Wam, call halal Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahawashi Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much peace and love to Allah Akim pushing this truth and sincerity. This is the brother Lahath Miyad, and I'm back at you with this lesson here, man. I'm in Revelations 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Alright? And this is what we're headed to now. All roads are leading to the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. Alright? And Lord willing, within this lesson here, I'm able to show you a different aspect of this. Alright? These first two clips that I have were brought to my attention by a video that Elder Yasharawah loaded to his page from another channel, actually. All right, so let's take a look.
What you see here is by spreading this virus, we're going to eliminate individuals from donning on a bomb vest and going into a market and blowing up the market.
So our hypothesis is that these are fanatical people, that they have overexpression of the VMAT2 gene, and that by vaccinating them against this, we'll eliminate this behavior.
So through the use of a virus, they want to immunize the so-called Arabs, the Ishmaelites, all right, against a gene they call VMAT2, the God gene. Okay? So let's listen to what else they got to say.
The virus would immunize against this VMAT2 gene, and that would have the effect that you see here, which is it's essentially to turn a fanatic into a normal person. And we think that will have major effects in the Middle East.
How would you suggest that this is going to be dispersed? The aerosol?
Well, so the present plan and the tests that we've done so far have used respiratory viruses such as flu or rhinoviruses, and we believe that that's a satisfactory way to get the exposure of the largest part of the population. Most of us, of course, have been exposed to both of those viruses, and we're quite confident that this will be a very successful approach.
This is fascinating.
Okay, so in other words, through the use of a virus, they plan on vaccinating, okay, a group of people who they choose to target, okay, and change unwanted behavior. That's what they are proposing. All right. Now, I have found these two sites on the web claiming that video to be false, okay, to be a fake, and then they go on to give their reasonings, right? Old hoax, right? Now, also here, Dean Hammer is the supposed scientist who isolated this gene, the God gene. All right, in case you guys want to read a little bit more on it. And also, I found some articles. Okay, this site jonathanmorrow.org, the God gene, on it. This one here as well. Okay, in case you guys want to do some reading upon it. Now, when it's concerning whether this video is real or not, you know, in my opinion, it doesn't matter, because the science that's being discussed within the video, okay, they actually have those type of capabilities. So this video being fake or not doesn't matter, because they can actually do what they're talking about within the video. All right, so now let's get a little bit of understanding of how a vaccine works.
How vaccines work. As great as memory cells are, obtaining them through an infection is unpleasant and sometimes dangerous. Vaccines are a way of tricking our bodies into making memory cells and becoming immune to a disease. They pretend to be a dangerous infection. One way of doing this is to inject invaders that can't do harm. for example by killing them or by ripping them into pieces. Our immune systems deal with these kinds of vaccines pretty easily. Sometimes it's necessary to make our immune system work harder though to produce even more memory cells. Live vaccines are the real deal. An enemy that can punch back is a bigger challenge than a dead one. But this also sounds like a sort of horrible idea. What if the germs win? To avoid that, we breed a sort of weak cousin of the real germ in the lab. Just powerful enough to annoy the immune system and create enough memory cells. Okay, so these are the basic principles of vaccine use. They provoke a natural reaction in our bodies that makes us become immune against very dangerous diseases. Some, like the flu virus, mutate so often that we need a new vaccine every year, but most vaccines protect us for years, or even a lifetime.
So, just like the video said, they're able to breed a weaker version of the virus, man. So, in order to do that, man, they have to have a complete understanding of how to deal with a virus, so they can make it weak, and they can also make it strong.
These viruses, we can actually modify viruses now. Can you believe that? We can change a virus. We can use genetic engineering and make the virus more potent and make the virus less potent to make the virus target specific cancers and so on. We are pretty good at it now. Okay? So
now, with that being said, check this out.
So gene therapy is a way of delivering a very effective and very specific treatment. Our body contains many organs, and each organ is built from many cell types, as a building is built from many components. And we would like to repair a particular component of a building or a particular component of an organ. And gene therapy has the capability to deliver this treatment to a highly specific part of our body.
To say that your therapy has the potential to be curative is huge.
This is a particularly exciting time for gene therapy because the promise and the potential that has existed for 30 years in the field is now starting to finally bear fruit. AAVs will allow us to address a number of different diseases because of their ability to deliver genes to a number of different tissues inside the body.
With real estate, it's about location. With gene therapy, it's about delivery to a specific location where you need to restore the function of that gene. Adeno-associated viruses, or AAVs, are small, microscopic virus particles that can deliver DNA into cells. They have a protective outer shell on them, which consists of viral proteins. Those proteins contain the molecular addresses to target certain cell types and tissues for delivery of your therapeutic construct.
For the first time, scientists have used the gene editing technology known as CRISPR inside a patient. The groundbreaking procedure was performed in Oregon. The microscopic gene editing tool was injected directly into the eye of someone who is nearly blind. Scientists hope to restore sight by editing DNA from inside the person's body. Traditionally, doctors remove cells when using the CRISPR technique. The genes are then edited in a lab before being returned to the body. But if this new approach is successful, experts say it could revolutionize treatment for an array of diseases.
Like I said, man, it doesn't matter if this video here is real or not, because the science that this Edomite is presenting is something that they're actually able to do. All right, through the use of a virus, they can change the DNA in a specific organ, which in this case is the brain. So in other words, man, they're able to change an unwanted behavior in a person. All right, y'all better wake up, man. When thinking